Hey you guys, it's your girl Dakisha. Welcome back to my channel. If you want to know how I created this seamless, flawless look using these oval brushes, then keep on watching. Before I jump into using these brushes, just want to show you guys what the case looks like. Looks like this. Sorry if my ring light is reflecting off of it. So I'm just going to open this. These are what the brushes look like. Alright. It's no secret. We've all seen that makeup company. I think they're called Artis brushes. Originally, the brushes originated from MAC. I think they had about maybe 2 brushes. I think it was the big oval face brush, the one that looks like this, I think, and one of these brushes. If you keep up with beauty trends, if you keep up with beauty news as far as new products coming out, so on and so forth, then you obviously know about Artis brushes. Everyone knew about this new brush. Everyone was a little curious, like, oh, okay, these brushes don't look like makeup brushes, they look like toothbrushes. That's what I thought when I saw it. So yeah, I decided to go on the website when I found out a couple of months back, and girl, those prices though, I need to cut it. Like, I've seen expensive brushes. I think MAC brushes are expensive. But on the Artis brush website, I literally laughed and I was just like, this has got to be a joke, and I almost bought it. I put it in my cart and I had to have a long talk with myself, like, Takesha, do you really need these brushes? Girl, you don't need these brushes. If you look on the website, artisbrushes.com, and I'm not even like knocking the company, it's just like, I get it, luxury brushes. You pay luxury prices for luxury product. But nowadays, people are getting hip to, you know, consumers not wanting to purchase overly priced items just for luxury purposes. For example, when you're buying hair, when I buy hair, you guys have seen my Boss Extend review. That's luxury hair, you know? But I'm not paying luxury money. Like, I'm not doing that because it's out of my means, and nowadays, you know, you gotta stay in your means. But that's how I felt about it. So I'm just like, okay, if I spend this money, you know, granted it's like half the price of buying the brushes from Artis brushes. So if I buy these, hopefully they're of good quality. These brushes are super duper soft. And I got the gold set. So when I went online, I think you can choose from silver, bronze, and I believe gold. So excited. So I'm gonna jump into actually applying product onto these brushes and see how well they work. Only con I feel with these brushes from Jump is that they don't give you directions. At least with the Artis brush, I will say, I don't own them, but I have saw reviews on them. It teaches you how to apply your product onto the brushes, and as far as motion, how to apply your foundation, eyeshadow, etc, etc. So that's one thing I kind of don't like about this, but again, I got it off of Groupon, so my expectations weren't that high. So I just want to throw that out there. So with this brush, the biggest brush of the bunch, this is obviously the foundation brush. So I'm going to go ahead and apply one of my foundations on. Most people I see, they apply their foundation onto the brush, but I don't really want to do that because I feel like it kind of wastes product. So to help prevent that product, I'm just going to apply it with my fingers and just kind of go all over my face. My face has nothing on but brows right now. So I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix foundation and just apply a little bit on my hand, like so. Ooh, hair's in the way. Nose. I don't know if I'll be needing to apply more, but I'm just going to start off with this. Whoa. Oh man. Still soft, as you guys can see already. Wow. This is why I say a little bit of foundation goes a long way. Just gonna keep doing it in this motion. Another con about these brushes, you want to be very careful if you're gonna buy this from Groupon to save yourself the money. Be careful with how you apply these brushes, because one of these brushes, once I opened it, I was trying to, like, you know, feel how soft the bristles were, of course, but it did this. I have super glue, so I'm going to super glue this together, but I just wanted to let you guys know, again, you do get what you pay for. And something like this, to me, is not a big deal, but to some people it might be a big deal. To me, it's not. But I just wanted to throw that out there too. It snaps right back on, you know. I probably won't need super glue with this, but I just wanted to let you guys know that that does happen. I honestly, it takes me a while to apply my foundation with my beauty blender. And I'm so adamant about using my beauty blender because I'm the type of person, once I start using something and it works for me, like, that's it. I don't really use anything else. But yeah, so see how nice that blended out? I don't think I want to apply anymore because it kind of already looks like it's doing something. Like I said, the cons of this set in particular doesn't tell you what goes for what, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of guess based on the sizes of the brush what they could be used for. And like I said, I've already watched certain reviews with other makeup brush companies that have these sets, and so I kind of already know what kind of goes for what. So I'm just gonna tell you guys, this one is for the face. Obviously it's the biggest one out of the 10. These two, they're kind of almost similar in size, if you can see. This one is bigger. And I'm not sure what you would use this for. I don't know if you would use this for powder or anything of that sort. But there are those, and I'm sure this would be good for, like, baking. I'm probably gonna try doing that with one of these brushes, smaller ones. And okay, now let's talk about the concealer brush that I want to use. Right here, okay, side by side. Obviously this one's bigger, this one's a smaller one. For concealer, I want to go ahead and say that the smaller one, this one, would be best suitable for that. I'm going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and just apply that just a little bit. Because I'm not sure how these brushes will work in the end, I'm not really trying to use so much product. I'm kind of going for a natural makeup, no makeup kind of look. So I'm just throwing that out there. Okay, I think that's enough concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush to blend it up. This technique is very weird. It's literally like, it feels like a toothbrush, just like with softer bristles, obviously. So this blends out really nicely, actually. I'm quite surprised. I'm going to use the medium-sized version. I just put it up against the smaller one that I used for my concealer. I'm going to use this for the contour, and hopefully that works. Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, and this shade. I believe this is, what shade is this? This is Karab, one of the darker shades. Do y'all even see that? I see it in my mirror, but I don't know if you guys are capturing that. Oh, now you do. You definitely do now. Ooh, that's pretty. Hey. Not bad at all. Okay then. Oh, I've already showed you guys 5 out of the 10 brush sets that I just used. These brushes are usually liner brushes. You guys can see that. So the last 2 set of brushes that I'm going to show you guys out of the 10 are these 2 brushes right here. These look to me like blending brushes. I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler palette. And I'm just going to use Soft Peach, going to use Spoiled, and going to use Morocco for my crease. Using my Anastasia Beverly Hills powder contour kit, and I'm going to be using this this first shade right here, which is Banana. I'm just gonna brush away. I'm now gonna try attempting to do a liner with one of these brushes. I'm gonna be using this brush. Last but not least, I'm going to do the final step, which is highlighting. I'm just going to go in with the same brush that I use my concealer and my baking powder with, and I'm going to use it for the highlight. And the highlight I'll be using today is Becca's Opal, one of my favorites, and I picked it because it is the most pigmented out of the highlighters that I do own. So I'm just gonna pat it like this. Because it's so very pigmented, I'm just doing little light taps. Oh, by the way, if you guys are wondering what the hell, like, yeah, I applied lashes. My camera died, so while it died, I decided to throw on my lashes and apply my lipstick. So that's the only thing that's different. like it, you guys. Now let's do the bridge of the nose. Oh yes, just do a little bit of subtle highlight right down the bridge here. Wow. Oh. All right. Wow, you guys, I'm fairly impressed right now. See that brow bone though? What, bitch? What? Oh, girl. I think this is the finishing look. Just look like flawless and just... I will rate these. I'll rate these a 9, maybe a 9.5. Again, I've already discussed the cons with you, this being one of them, you know. But does it beat paying about $100, almost $200 for a makeup brush set? Yeah, telling you, go on Groupon, go to the search button, type in oval makeup brushes, because if you type in makeup brushes, other makeup brushes will pop up. So type in oval makeup brushes, and these bad boys right here should pop up right for you. And if I can, I'll search for them myself and put them in the description box below. Like I said, if you found this video very helpful, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!